I for me, I really am just happy like the way the doors are like getting broken down for women in hip hop and rap. Because for a minute it was just Nicki, and I think that's like where a lot of backlash has come for Nicki. Because like she kind of was just like the only woman like really doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So then when like Cardi came out, and the way that Cardi came up, because it was just like when Nicki like, all right, she was just like, yo, I'm really nice, I can out rap you, blah blah blah. But then Cardi kind of made it like fun again, and then that's like where you had like obviously we have female MCs that can like rap, right, and like really like bar you up. But then Cardi kind of made things like lighthearted, where it's like, all right, cool. You can have a writer. You just got to bring these X, Y, Z to the table and make a bop, right? So you get like City Girls. You get all of the dolls,
Right.
all of the doll, Asian doll, Cuban doll.
But are you saying that Cardi made it a little easier for women to come up versus Nicki? What backlash from Nicki? Like what was going on for
The
that
backlash?
10 years?
No.
Was Nicki holding the door down for 10 years like nobody could come in?
Yes,
Kind of. Yeah.
she was.
She has that type of control. Over
Hold on.
like,
I think
what?
And Remy echoed that.
I
Who,
think
like I don't
Other
know.
women, other women in rap have echoed that.
So give me some.
Nicki-
Kim did too.
So give me an example of somebody that she held back, like that you like out of 10 years. Like who were you listening to? What female?
We don't know because she
Yeah,
did it because she was
nobody.
fucking blocking them out.
Yeah.
Out the
Yeah.
Remy was super.
I just feel like
vocal about
maybe
that.
like I don't know, but it just wasn't. Nobody was really out there doing.
I
it.
don't
Like,
think so though.
But
I
she
think,
wasn't even putting on for anybody, really.
and then okay, that's another thing, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say this: most rappers, well, not most rappers, but some rappers like they start a stable. They bring up other rappers. Nicki didn't want to groom anyone else because she didn't want to give up her spot. So I'm not saying that I know this for a fact, but it just seems a bit odd that she didn't sign a male rapper, a female rapper. She didn't try to put them on or anything like that. I
But
mean,
it also goes back to that prior thing we discussed, that there's always been this unspoken thing in the industry where there can only be,
Yeah,
That-
I just think times have changed.
that one
like,
dominant female, and there's always been that fight for it.
I don't agree because at one point in time we had a bunch of female rappers. So I don't.
But
I don't
okay,
rock
but
with that. I don't
even when
agree
we
with
go to that one point where we had a bunch of female rappers, there were only two in that conversation.
I don't agree with that.
So who else was in that conversation when we had that dynamic of multiple
We had
female
Eve.
MCs? Okay, we had multiple female MCs out at the time.
Even,
Who were the only two? To me, there were only two
The most
ever brought up
dominant-
in
no,
that
no.
conversation.
The most dominant two to be brought up in that conversation was Kim and Foxy. I know that's
Yeah.
what you're saying, but that is the most popular. But people still name check Eve. Eve was in '98.
No, Eve
We had
was
other
dope.
we had other female
Eve
rappers,
was in
right?
'98.
Lauryn Hill doesn't rap all the time, but Lauryn Hill is under the female rapper moniker, right? And then you have Missy. Then, all right, before that, you had MC Lyte, you had Moni Love, you had Queen Latifah, who came up before that.
Digga.
You had Lady of Rage. There are like a lot of other female
Da Brat.
rappers. You get the Brat.
Mhm.
So what I'm just saying is just that like, even though like Kim dominated because like Kim transcended so much and crossed over. Like Kim did dominate, but what I'm saying is that other female rappers came out around like throughout the ranks. Like they came out, they weren't as big as Kim because Kim like was
And because-
huge and larger than life,
and because of Kim's cosign.
Yeah.
and Kim's co-sign with
Which was
Biggie.
Biggie, yeah.
But what I'm just saying is just that I'm happy now that there's. All I'm saying is I'm
no,
happy
I know
that we
that's
got
great,
more.
but I just wanted to clarify how you were saying that Cardi kind of opened that door for people. I just feel like times is different now. People don't need a label. They were on labels. Like nobody knew about anybody else because all we know is about what they put out for us to know in the radios, whatever. Now everybody could just upload their music up to YouTube, SoundCloud. So this is that era for women to do that. I don't think it was like Nicki or Cardi that opened that door. Like
Well,
It's
they
not-
figured out that loophole to get around Nicki.
Look, all
yeah,
right. So even if it is what you're solely saying, like it was just that time, that transition. Cardi's the first one to end this transition to do it.
great because she started from
That's all.
Instagram.
Yeah, but so
Yeah.
like that's
But
the
look-
thing,
but
and
look at-
it goes back to what you're saying because we do have that outlet now. Like we have SoundCloud, we have these people are super accessible now. Any way to get yourself out there is super easy.
But the thing is, we have had examples of women who were not able to break that barrier
Yeah.
while Nicki had her reign. A key person who was just able to finally break that barrier, Rhapsody. Rhapsody's been around for a minute. Nobody's been talking about her until the last few years, where she's been on everybody's neck.
We're just
You
at a
also
spot
had
where-
Snow the Product.
But she also has
There's been women who have been around that haven't been able to break that barrier. So I don't think it's a matter of I think it was perceived as kind of Nicki was holding the door down, the holding the door back. But I think as there's more providing with the same thing with male MCs, that now that we're more open to people having separate lanes and doing things differently, I think the same thing's transitioning where we're more open to hearing women as well do different things and come in with different lanes. And I think that's what we're seeing more now is not everybody is trying to be the Barbie. Not everybody's trying to be the doll. Not everybody's trying to be this one thing. We have so many different unique females that are doing it and effectively that we're able to see it now and enjoy it more now. Because let's be honest, a lot of the females that we brought up are working and doing better work than the biggest dudes that have been out for years.
I agree. I'm just happy that female rappers are getting more recognition, and it actually makes me happy that sometimes now, like when I have conversations with girls, because sometimes girls don't care to talk about male rappers all the time because they don't care about the content. So now when I talk to one of my homegirls about rap, like there's girl rappers like I can like mention to her, and she be like, "Oh, I fuck with them. Oh, I like them," and like we can have a conversation about music, and like not feel singled out. So actually, like that's something that I'm actually like really happy about. Like I'm dead serious. I love to talk about hip hop music all day. So obviously, you know, I'm like I want to talk about R&B, but I want to talk about rap. So let's talk about like some of these dope female rappers. So I just think that's hot.
That's dope. It's amazing. It warms my heart.
Yes, but any of you guys got anything else to like drop in about, you know, our love for the new wave of women rappers?
I'm all positive. I think this is a great time for female artists.
All right, Eli, tread lightly.
But no. But I think I kind of think, there's nothing wrong with, bringing women in and just be like, hey, do you want to be top dog? Why can't you battle this? Why is it an issue for us to want to just see a rap battle? I don't think it has anything to do with just making it a sexist thing where it's kind of like, all right, we have this woman here, we have this woman here. We don't get a lot of y'all, so we want to see how talented and skillful you are behind the mic. I don't think it has anything to do, in my sake, has nothing to do with, she's just a woman, she's a woman, they're the only women who are popping right now, and we should pin them together.
For your sake, I think that just needs to be worded a little bit differently, but I get what you're saying. You want to see a competitive nature amongst the women fighting for the number one spot.
That's all it is. But also at the same time, I'm not saying that a woman is not allowed to shout out to want to challenge a dude in the industry, because shout out to Cash Doll.
Shout out to Cash Doll.
She did the same thing to Tory Lanez, so I'm watching.
And he hasn't answered her.
And she did it amazingly because, like everybody else said, like, she's not out here like going up on IG and throwing out and talking her shit. Put it on her record. She put it out.
That wasn't Cash. That wasn't Cash.
That was Cash Doll.
Asian. That was Asian. No, that wasn't Asian doll.
Wait.
What that was one of them dolls.
One of the dolls.
Come on, we gotta do
it. What doll was it?
Hold on.
Nah.
You're talking about this record he made for Tory Lanez?
Yes.
We're talking about Dream Doll.
Dream Doll.
There it is.
That's what that was.
I'm not sexist.
Do you guys like Dream Doll? You know,
I haven't heard enough.
That was my introduction. That was my introduction.
Yes, that was my introduction.
But I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. She's
like, the last thing is that we know that there's male rappers that don't write. So I just want to get that out the way. But how do we feel that there might be so many female rappers that don't write?
That's a good question.
I mean, that's how we came up.
Great question.
Most of the women that we listened to when we was coming up wasn't writing their shit.
Don't say that.
I mean, we know that.
Yeah. Like, we know that.
We know Jay Groom Foxy. We know Big Groom Kim. Like, the women that we listen to, I mean, there's stories of Eve writing her own shit. But
so, Nicki, she always talks about how she writes her own stuff.
But I'm saying from the time,
she has
we're all like in our upper 20s, right? So like we're talking about from before then.
Okay,
before
so
MC Lyte wrote her own shit. I'm just saying, I know I'm old.
The Brat.
Oh, MC Lyte.
Missy wrote their own shit.
Did the Brat write it?
I think the Brat wrote her own shit.
I think, from what I heard, the Brat wrote her own shit.
I guess it goes back to
to
the other female rappers that we were used to, of Foxy and Kim, as being the spearheads, like you were saying, rather. So like, we're just used to that, or we came up in that nature. So women not writing their own shit.
Not at all.
It doesn't really bother me.
For me, it's the same way with the dudes. If you're going for that title, write your own. If not, just enjoy making music.
Yeah,
All right.
I think that's a great point. Yeah.
Well, on that note, let's wrap it up, guys. We like the new crop of female rappers, and we're happy about them. And yeah, we're over and out, and we won't leave y'all for that much longer no more. All right, guys?